Hi, welcome to Torah Talks. My name is Rabbi Gamliel, coming to you from Pardes Chana and the beautiful land of Israel. So my father, of blessed memory, Rabbi Abel Resfus, had a saying that he taught me and my siblings. If a task is once begun, never leave it till it's done. Be the labor, great or small, do it well or not at all. There were a few things that I took from that saying. It's packed full of wisdom, and lessons. Um, One of the first ones is perseverance. You start something, stay with it, and finish the task. The other one is not to settle for mediocrity. You know, do your best. You have a task, whether it's great or small, do your best or not at all. So when you're giving it your best and you know that you have, it is okay to take pride in your work and what you've done and take pride in yourself. Good self-confidence, good self-esteem. These are good things. We just have to be careful that we don't go to the edge and become arrogant, thinking that we're better or superior. It's definitely okay to have self-dignity, respect, and value, but we don't want to get haughty and just think that we're better than anyone else. Just as you have pride in yourself, you can also be proud of yourself and what you have accomplished. Sometimes I think it might be easier to be proud of other people and what they have done, especially loved ones. A father shared a story with me recently about how his son, who had just had his training wheels removed from the bike, and within seconds of his father helping him and releasing the bike, he was able to steer and ride the bike on his own. The father was very proud. I think sometimes we don't want to talk about or be proud of our accomplishments because we think we might be egotistical. On the contrary, I think that being proud is a good thing, as long again as we don't let it lead to arrogance. So having pride in yourself and being proud of who you are very healthy good feelings. So, but how do we keep it in check so that we don't allow it to lead to arrogance? I think we can do that by being humble. I think that's one of the lessons that I can take from this week's parasha of Sav. It describes how the Kohanim, Aharon and his sons, are the Kohanim for Bnei Yisrael. They officiate and administer for at the Mishkan and the Court of Banot. This was a very prestigious and honorable position. But, and I say but, in the parasha, several of their tasks are listed that they were to do. That was to place wood on the altar and to keep the fire going and to remove ash. Very menial menial tasks. Placing wood and taking out ash. For a position that's very prestigious. The lesson that we can learn from that is don't let a position or a title go to your head. Remain humble. That because a title or a position, you should not be arrogant. It's good to remain humble. Sometimes we think that being humble is a sign of weakness. However, when we look at the Torah says that Moshe was the humblest man on the earth. I don't think that the Torah was referring to any weakness that he might have had. I do like a definition that Tiara Blaine says of humility. She says that it's the ability to view yourself accurately as an individual with talents as well as flaws, while being void of arrogance and low self-esteem. I like that definition. Humility doesn't mean you let people walk all over you and you lack self-confidence. On the contrary, you bring work to the world, and you know that along with other people, you and who also bring work. Having humility, you can develop self-growth, self-awareness. This allows you to be comfortable with yourself, and this leads to perceiving people in a way that's compassion and with kindness, and this leads to better relationships. So remember, be humble. No one is no one's any better or worse than you, and Stay humble.